Welcome back to Wiseman Company, everybody. Ben Brown here today, and I got my buddy Rusty. We're going to be talking about some technique stuff that pertains to the tactical games. Rope climbs are an essential part of the tactical games, and we see a lot of people struggling with them. Rusty is kind of an expert on the matter. Rusty, tell them what you do.
So I own CrossFit York. We opened in 2008, and so I've been climbing rope since 2008.
He's been climbing a lot of rope, and he does it very well. How many tactical games have you done?
I've done 4.
Okay. Rusty recently won in Lakeland, Florida, which was a big deal. That was very cool to see him win in the Masters division. You gonna stay in Masters?
Unfortunately, no. I got called out.
You're gonna go to Elite?
I'll be moving up to Elite.
Oh, big boy time.
So yeah.
So anyway, we see a lot of folks come to the tactical games, and if you are entered in the tactical games, it is a guarantee that you're gonna have to climb a rope at least once. So we're gonna go to the gym right now. Rusty's gonna show us some things we can work on, some things you can do if you don't have a rope. And of course, if you guys have questions, leave them down in the comments below and we'll get to them as best we can, but let's jump into the gym. Okay, we're at the gym. We're gonna show you the 2 techniques for rope climbing. Get those out of the way right now. What are they, Rusty?
All right, so it's the basic foot holds. You have the J hook, and you have the S wrap. Okay. So
now,
one of the
which one's more complicated? Are they both the same, or?
They're equal.
Yeah.
The J hook's a little faster. The S wrap is a little more secure. Bottom line.
Show them one more time.
All right. So here's your J and S. So what we see a lot, we have people so focused on the foothold that they get stuck here, and they don't know what to do, or we can see them very struggling with what to do next. So grip strength and ab strength are really the keys to this whole thing. So a quick demonstration: if I grab and I hold, right, I need to be able to get some distance. So if I use just arms, right, this is how much distance I can travel. If I go just abs, this is how far I get. Right, so ideally I'm going to use a combination of both. I'm going to go arms and abs, and that's going to be the travel that I'm going to get per pull. It's
much more efficient. You're getting more distance out of each pull.
So we have a couple of drills that we can use to build that grip strength. Number one is just going to be just a simple pull from the floor. So it's going to be hand over hand till I stand tall, and then back down. Right? All right? That's one thing. Another one is simply just a hang. Right? I'm going to reach up as high as I can and just see if I can hold myself up. I want to think about actively engaging my shoulders just so that it doesn't rip out of socket. So I'm going to be engaged. Shoulders, a little bit of bicep. Right? Right? The second part is going to be abdominal strength. I need to be able to lift my legs up. So again, from this hold position, I'm going to simply raise my legs up.
What are some other drills we can work on?
So once we do the floor pull, you can get into, legless. Right, back down. If you want to get super fancy, you can go L sit, right?
And that's working that core as well?
Yep, that's getting both. So we have another drill, a towel pull up. So from just a standard pull up bar, grabbing the towel and doing your pulls. You can even offset your hands. This is more likely what a rope climb is going to feel like. Switch.
And this is great to do if people don't have a rope, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So you can do toes to rope. So again, pulling up tall on the rope, bringing your feet up to the rope.
Let me know when you're ready now. So when should you start incorporating rope climbs into your actual workout? Like, when do you think that's a good time to start that?
So I would say if you're lacking in the skill, do it early in your training. You're going to be more fresh, right? Do it early. As you get better, right? Put it in the middle, put it towards the end. We're looking at like 3 to 4 times a week, about 45 to 60 minutes a week. You know, at like 10 to 15 shots at a time, working up to the hardest skill level.
Yep. And then when they're up to that hardest skill level, they should stick on their gear, give it a whirl.
Absolutely, yeah. Or an equivalent, a weight vest if you don't have the ability to throw on your weapon. So we're looking at like 25 to 30 pounds I would say that would be pretty good.
How tall are the ropes at the games? I think they're 15 footers.
I think they're 15. I believe in North Carolina there was a set that was closer to 20.
Yeah, and that really killed everybody.
And that was at the end of the workout.
Yeah.
Or the end of the
stage.
Yeah, that
so
one.
People were fatigued. It was a higher rope. It just really chewed people up.
Yep. And I think that actual 5 feet is what got them, because I saw a couple dudes climb it twice, didn't quite touch, had to come back down and then do their 15 burpees. That was tough to watch.
Yeah, that was tough to watch. Guys, I'll put some more information in the actual video so you guys can kind of write this down, take away from it what you want. Let's hop back into the studio. All right, and we're back from the gym just like that. So, Rusty, real quick, just recap on the key components of rope climb real quick.
Okay, so the big 3 things are going to be grip strength, ab strength, and your feet lock.
Your technique with your feet, yeah. And additionally, this is just a video to get you started on rope climbs, put you in the right direction. Where do they need to go from here?
So certainly there's, step 1, can you climb a rope fresh, rested? And there's another thing, can you do this under duress, under some stress, after some fatigue? So 5, 6 rope climbs should be sufficient, with gear, without gear.
Yep, because we see people saying like, oh, I worked on my rope climbs and then I got to the tactical games and I couldn't do it. Yeah, because you just ran a mile or you lifted a 100-pound sandbag or had to climb over a wall, you're exhausted, you never had to climb a rope when you were gassed or with all your gear on. A lot of people don't have the opportunity to climb with all their gear on. So building off of this video, you would encourage people to try it out with their gear, try it out fatigued, and just kind of figure out where you're lacking in those areas.
And really keep working on it. I mean, you've got 4 months before the next tactical games. Plenty of opportunity, lots of time. Keep working on them.
Just keep working on them, because you will run into them at the games. Rusty, thanks for joining me on this one. Guys, I hope it helped. Leave me a comment down below. If you have any questions, again, we'll try to get to them as best we can. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. But check us out at wisemancompany.com. We'll see you on the next video.